Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to say, call Alayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect. I came out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures teach us to do, following the example of the apostles and the elders. Shalom to the very, very few sisters that do listen up as well. I'm the brother Yaremiah from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, basically coming back to you with another lesson. And this lesson is basically concerning integration. And you know, what we was with Negroes predominantly, you know, was doing in the other, you know, in the so-called civil rights movement, man. You know, dealing with that Rosa Parks fiasco, Martin Luther King fiasco, so forth and so on. The elder brother Ratazawanya had did a video about how integration was bad for Jake, and I'm just doing a response for it. Integration has never been the ideology of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now, economically, even though we was in our captivity, we was doing good. Jake had successful things over here, as long as they stayed out of Esau's face and out of Esau's pockets. You know, you had Bronzeville here in Chicago. You had Rosewood down in the south. You had Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know, you had, great cities and great things that Jake built. Hey, listen, man, the so-called white, and then the inventions alone and the riches that would have came behind that, all staying away from the white man. You know, the white man the self-proclaimed white man didn't create anything in this society that's profitable. All right, the only thing he created was the patent office and niggers. All right, I'm gonna say that again. The only creation that the white man created was the patent office and niggers. All right, and we went on a decline, wanting to intermingle with these nations. Because first and foremost, when you intermingle with the nations, you cut off from your power source, like it tells you in the book of Judith, and the elder brother brought that out in the lesson. But I'm gonna just get a couple scriptures to let you know equality, you know, integrating with these heathens, and this whole universal ideology and this false sense of hope that you Negroes got are totally against the principles of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai ain't with integration. But see, you niggas have something called Stockholm Syndrome. The scriptures say in Jeremiah, it says, what, has Israel become a homeborn slave? All right? You try this military, you try this religion. You niggas, they show you that in the book of Maccabees. You niggas been doing this forever, all right, just to have a false sense of hope toward this so-called white man and these other heathens. But the Lord didn't set us up to be like that. This is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. It says, thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So the Lord did what he did. He said he will have mercy on whom he have mercy, and he will have compassion on whom he have compassion. He chose us. He said, for the Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye are more numbered than any people, for you were the fewest of all people. But because Yahweh loved you, and because he would keep his oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, all right, Yahweh brought you up with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he's going to do that again. Now that we sanctifying ourselves before the Lord, because the elect are the only ones doing it on this side, you know, and he's going to bring us out. That's why he said, no longer shall they say the Lord, thy power has brought you out of the land of Egypt, but out of the land of the north, this new Egypt, mystery Babylon the Great. All right, but if you intermingling with these heathens, you're going to go down with them this time. That's why the scriptures say, though hand go in the hand, the proud shall not be unpunished. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 32 and 8, it says, when the Most High divided the nations' inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, see that? Separated. He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For Israel is his people, and Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So Israel is the Lord's people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Not these heathens, man. You don't have no business being with them. Look, man, you could do business with them. You could deal with their daughters. Outside of that, man, I don't even want to look at no damn heathen, man. Especially on this side. You know, I do deal with the heathen women. That's as far as it's going to go. That's the only type of women I really deal with, you know, predominantly. It says, and thou shalt say, Exodus 4:22, it said, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus said Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. So Israel is who the Lord dealing with. Israel is who the Lord chose. You're an Israelite. You ain't got no damn business doing that. This is 2 Esdras 5:58. It says, we, thy people, whom thou callest thy firstborn, thy only begotten, thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess the inheritance with the world? How long should this endure? Because it's Esau turn to rule right now. But the Lord loved us. I'm going to read up. This is 2 Esdras 6:56. It says, as for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but like unto spittle, but thou hast likened them to the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Now, O Yahweh, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, thy fervent lover, are given into their hands, because right now it's their time to rule. But we ain't supposed to be wanting to deal with these heathens, man. That integration fucks you niggas up. Look at the so-called black community. I don't even want to say, look at you niggas calling yourself black. Esau gave you that. The Lord told you as Israelites, Yashar Allah, he Prince Power, he Prince God. That's who you are. You ain't got no damn business wanting to be accepted. I don't want acceptance. I don't want equality. I want to rule. I want to conquer. And that's that. Revelations 2 and verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And that's the truth. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him I will give power over the nations. He shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of potter shall they be broken to shivers, even if I received from my Father. So this is the Lord's plan. It's to separate you. And to keep you separated, is to have you over them. Not only to separate you, but to separate you and set you above them. Not no damn integration. And I will give him the morning star, and he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says unto the churches. This man will destroy your house. He said, the scriptures say he'll destroy your house, even his heritage. The Lord don't want you to be equal with them. He wants you to be above them. He wants you to rule over them, man. No damn integration. But with that being said, call Elohim Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone and to the hopeful elect. I came out there enduring Shalom.